Hi and welcome to another YouTube video. In today's video I am going to build like a cute modern starter house, like kind of cheap, and also I didn't use 1,000 packs in this one. So what I did, I decided to go for one expansion pack, one game pack and one stuff pack that I feel like I couldn't play the game without, like my favorite packs from each of the different tiers. And yeah, it was a bunch of fun. So for the expansion pack I chose Eco Lifestyle because Eco Lifestyle, first of all, I love the gameplay involved. I love the city that you get with Eco Lifestyle. Of Evergreen Harbor is the name, and then also I love the Rags to Riches gameplay that you can do with the dumpster. I think it's kind of fun, and yeah, but most of all I love the build items from Eco Lifestyle. They are by far my favorite furniture, and also they are amazing for starter builds because they are just like cheap, because some of them are meant to be like made by yourself and stuff, so they are kind of cheap, which is amazing for building starter houses. And then the game pack that I chose is Parenthood because of the phenomenal gameplay in Parenthood. Like I love the school projects that your kids can bring home. I love the different traits, or like the manners and the responsibility. I think they add so much depth to family gameplay, which is a kind of gameplay that I usually tend towards. So I chose Parenthood for the second one, even though nowadays, like this build I made a while ago, so back then Dream Home Decorator wasn't out yet. I think nowadays maybe I would pick a Dream Home Decorator just because of the furniture. I mean, the Dream Home Decorator furniture is beautiful and amazing. I think we all agree on that, but the gameplay from the Dream Home Decorator, I think the career, like the idea, is super fun. Sadly, sometimes a little bit too difficult, sometimes a little bit glitched. So I guess maybe I would still stick to Parenthood, because also Parenthood has the only kitchen that is like where the fridge actually connects to the kitchen counters, which all the other fridges don't for some reason. I mean, that wouldn't really have changed anything because in this build I sadly had to go for a cheaper kitchen than the Parenthood kitchen in the end because it was meant to be a starter build. So yeah, maybe Dream Home Decorator would have been the better choice, but it wasn't out yet, so yeah. My choice was Parenthood for my favorite game pack, and then my choice for my favorite stuff pack was by far Tiny Living. I love the perks, I love the build items, I love Tiny Living, so that was my choice for my favorite stuff pack. And so I built this house using only these 3 packs, and I had a reference picture that had like these cute like yellow orangey accents, and then these windows that also reminded me a lot of the Eco Lifestyle windows, which is why I initially chose this reference picture. And yeah, it was a bunch of fun to build. Sadly, it didn't turn out as a starter build that you like, as a starter that you can move in with just one sim, because it turned out to be 20,000, I think like 890 simoleons. So it's a little bit too expensive for one sim, but it has space for 2 parent sims and 1 child sim. And I think if you start the game with a family of 3, you will have 21,000 simoleon starter budget, if not more. So for a little family, this is a nice starter house. And as you maybe know from the videos that I've done so far, is that I am not the most knowledgeable when it comes to modern builds. I usually do more like cottages, like old-timey builds, sometimes even medieval and fantasy builds. So modern is a whole different new style for me, but the 2 houses that I've built in a modern style before this, which was on the one hand my loft build, and on the second my I think overgrown like Salvadorado build that I did with Passerine, were some of my favorites. So apparently I'm able to build modern builds, and I always am so happy with the result and have lots of fun in the process, so maybe I should do that more. But yeah, also with this one I am kind of happy. Of course, the other 2 were like big, flashy, expensive, like using thousands of backpacks, like this kind of build. This one is much more like laid back. I'm just a starter, not using too many packs, like not trying to be something big, but I actually love this starter house for gameplay. Like in just some personal saves where I did some gameplay, I have oftentimes started in this build, which I think is a good sign that I did something right here. And yes, I really loved the like working with this like black and white scheme, and then with these orange accents, which is something that I also tried to continue in the interior, to kind of take this orange theme and take it further, even though orange is usually not a color that I gravitate towards. Like my favorite colors are like yellow and blue, but in Sims builds in general, I really like to not use as much color and often go with like black, white, beige, and like some nice rich dark browns. Is usually like my comfort zone when it comes to colors in The Sims. But this one was like a nice and interesting challenge, and I really saw how many beautiful orange items we have in The Sims, and yeah, that was very nice to discover. But it came with a challenge on the exterior, which was that this orange wall was like on the same depth as like the rest of the build, but it was only this like specific section that was orange and the rest was like white on the same wall, and it looked very odd being immediately next to each other, so I needed to find some ways to kind of divide it. So I tried around with different columns and stuff. In the end, I didn't really like it that much, but then the eco lifestyle windows came in, and then the wall decoration stripes from eco lifestyle that are either these like horizontal stripes or the other way around, and yeah, they were very nice to decorate with. And then also I took some like black cupboards and gave the windows a little bit more of a border, which was super fun to do and like super nice to work with. So I really spent a lot of my budget also on the exterior of this build, because I really tried to decorate the walls, because the shape of the build in itself is like a super simple shape. It's like just a box, and in the back it has like a bump out, and in the front it has a bump out, but the sides are like all one depth, so there's not really much interest in the box there. So I really tried to focus on the wall decoration and the windows and tried to give it this like interesting modern look, like also the reference picture had, and I was so happy with the result. Like, I loved doing the wall decoration stuff. Of course, it was a little bit expensive for a starter build, but in the end it worked out. So yeah, I really hope that you like the wall decorations too. But now we get to the interior, which was a bunch of fun because there wasn't really that much space, so it was a little bit of a challenge to decorate this interior. But what I thought was I would combine the living room, the kitchen and the dining room into like one bigger room, and then have a children's bedroom and the master bedroom go off of this like big room combination, and then also just like a normal Sims bathroom, nothing special. And I think it worked out pretty well, like this dividing of rooms. I really like the big room. I especially love the dining room section. I don't know, I think the oranges and like this kind of copper from the lamps works really great together. As I said, the bathroom is nothing too special. You have like white appliances, you have like a bath towel, I thought of toilet paper, and then there was like a soap dispenser, and yeah, just normal bathroom stuff. But then with the two bedrooms, I tried to give them a little bit more personality. I tried to decorate a little bit more and have them work as a bedroom and as an office at the same time. Like both of these rooms not only have like space for you to sleep and also to sit and to like change your clothes and stuff, but also like a space to sit and have a desk and to work at. For the children's bedroom, then also like some toy, like the big plushy bear that is so cute, and then also like this desk space. And yeah, it worked out kind of nicely. I like for the master bedroom, because I thought the parents are going to be responsible for the decoration of the house and for buying the house. I thought that they are probably the ones that like the color orange a lot. So I continued the orange theme in the master bedroom, whereas in the children's bedroom I kind of strayed away from that a little bit and gave it a more yellow color scheme, which I thought looked pretty cute and worked well for a children's bedroom. But of course the parents also kind of decorate the children's bedroom, so there are the orange like item frames for the little pictures and paintings that are hanging there in the children's bedroom. And yeah, I thought the interior turned out kind of nice, and it's like, of course, because this is a starter build, it isn't too cluttered, but that is something that I actually really like for gameplay, to have it not too cluttered, to still have the game run smoothly, and I don't know, to have a better overview and not to be too overwhelmed by the inside of a build. So I think this is an interior very nicely fit to gameplay, and I hope you'll maybe have fun with your Sims in there too. And then I came to the landscaping. I wasn't initially very happy with the landscaping, but at the end I worked it out and like had a little bit of fun with also some different colors and stuff. So in the end I really liked the landscaping, and I hope you like it too. And now that this build is almost complete, quickly something else. I just had like a YouTube short go like mini viral. Like it has by far the most views that a video of mine has ever gotten on this channel. And that was so exciting. I overnight went from 650 to 700 subscribers now, and I just quickly wanted to say hi to all the new people that were so kind and decided to subscribe to me. I am very, very grateful, very thankful, and you've put a big smile on my face on a very stressful day, so thank you all so much. I hope you will like it here. I hope you'll like all of the videos that I put out. I always try my best, and I like this time again had so much fun in the process of building this house, of cutting and recording this voiceover. Like, thank you so much. I really hope you liked and enjoyed this video. If you are new here and would consider subscribing, you would make me super duper happy, and I hope we'll see each other again. Bye!